What is up, you guys? This is the Karmic DF from TikTok. This is going to be a real quick video. If you have been feeling a little anxious, a little antsy, if all of a sudden you feel like your life is like, Spirit showing me like, yeah, now I'm hearing the song Twist Turned Upside Down. We are getting hit with heavy, heavy solar flare right now. And it's making a lot of stuff come up to the surface for us. So maybe you're now thinking about relationships that you've been in that you're like, oh my God, I settled for that. Maybe you're thinking about friendships, you're taking a look and you're like, I don't think this is equal give and take. Maybe you're just looking at what you've settled for in your career and you're like, you know what, I want to try something different. Maybe you just have a lot of thoughts going on right now, and that is totally normal. Like I said, the Schuman resonance has been off the charts. So being grounded right now is essential. Making sure that you're meditating often if you are an empath or a highly sensitive person. Get outside, get in nature and ground. This is what Mother Gaia is here for, to help us as we transition. I know a lot of the spiritual community is saying that we are transitioning into 5D 111 when I said that. And my logic mind kind of has a problem with that, because there's a divide in the spiritual community with all of that stuff. So my point is, go with your intuition, go with your gut, whatever resonates for you, listen to that. Whatever scares you, stay away from that. You might be drawn to foods that you didn't used to like. You might realize that you can't tolerate stimulants anymore, so like caffeine, other stimulants. You might realize that diet, just all of you, like I just keep seeing like a person turned inside out. Like, we are changing because we are realizing what we've settled for. We are realizing what doesn't serve us anymore. We can't keep making excuses for things anymore. And so we're getting to this place where we're just like, enough is enough. And like Spirit's showing me like the rose tinted glasses, it's like they're coming off, and we can't continuously lie to ourselves anymore, because okay, they're telling me to give the phrase that I use to myself very often when I have to make hard choices. If something does not add to your life, then it's not meant to be a part of it. So even if it's a person that you love with all your heart, but you may have outgrown them because you're doing the inner work, they're not, they're staying stagnant, and now you're confused, you're lost, then follow the fact that they might have just been a chapter. And that's the same with tangible things, you know. Maybe you want to move house, maybe you want to change friend groups, maybe you are suddenly drawn to things that you weren't drawn to before. Like, I used to really love true crime a couple years back. Now I'm into Marvel movies, and no disrespect, but I used to make fun of people that like that stuff. So we are changing because we're getting in touch with ourselves, who we really are, our inner child, our inner knowing, and we're not gaslighting ourselves anymore. We don't have that desire to wear the mask and fit in. We have that desire stronger to take the mask off and find who fits us, who resonates with us, where we don't have to, you know, keep some sort of distance, keep some sort of guard between us. We thought that that was normal for so long because it was frowned upon to just be yourself, period. And now we're coming into a time where we can't deny who we are anymore, and that's beautiful and that's wonderful. And again, like I've said in plenty of my videos, if we're gonna be uncomfortable, we might as well be uncomfortable being true to ourselves, being uncomfortable picking the right people in our lives, picking the stuff that we want to do, you know. Like, maybe that's a sign. It's loud, I don't like that. But maybe you're the type that originally loved to drink a ton of caffeine, and, you know, maybe you really loved smoking and you really loved doing a lot of things that now just don't resonate with you. And it's hard to accept that because so many other things have to change. Like, I'm seeing the scene from this movie I love on Netflix called Someone Great, where it's like, why won't you change? And it's like, because then I would have to change everything. And that's the place that we're getting into. We have to change so much, and change is scary to all of us, right? Like, we like what we know. We like comfort. Our brain loves comfort, and so we stick to what's comfortable for us. But eventually those comforts, we outgrow it, and then that suddenly becomes uncomfortable, but it's what we know, so we try to make excuses and stick to it. Now is the time to just finally, like, I'm hearing the song Lay Your Armor Down. because you are finding out who you really are now. You are finding out what you really like now. You are finding out that you were never meant to fit into a box. And maybe on Monday you watch true crime, but on Thursday you watch, I don't know, Encanto. I don't freaking know. Whatever it is that you feel you're called to next, follow that and know that it is meant for you, because that's what's going on right now. We are coming home to ourselves, and the more that you push against that, the more uncomfortable you're going to be in your own skin, around other people that no longer resonate with you. It's okay to be alone. It's okay that other people are going to judge you. People are going to talk no matter what you do. Let them talk. At least give them some. I just heard, let's give them something to talk about. How about choosing ourselves? When have we ever done that? You know, guys, we are finally getting to a place where we can start to be honest. And here's the takeaway from this, the light at the end of the tunnel, 5:55, as I said that. Once you do all these things, you become a magnet to who is actually right for you and what is actually right for you, because you're peeling off the layers of the parts of you that don't serve you anymore, the parts of you that you've either made excuses for, or the parts of you that were you back then, but you've grown, because like a flower, you grow. I don't know why I just heard like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oh, Spirit Team got your back. I guess I don't know who that was for. But anyway, the point is, I know it's uncomfortable. The Schuman resonance is kicking all our asses. So be kind to yourself. If you feel the need to self-care and it doesn't make sense logically, but it makes sense intuitively, do it. And just trust that you are following a path that is leading you to your most authentic self. And so long as you follow that, you will ultimately end up being happy and being exactly where you need to be. And isn't that what we all want in the end? To be happy, to be ourselves, to be free, and to find like-minded individuals that can see us for who we truly are, so that we don't have to play it small and play it safe. So that's what's going on in the cosmos. That's what's going on for a lot of us. We are all ascending, 707 spiritual path number. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this video. You guys, we all got this. When we work on ourselves, we help each other. We are all connected. We are all one. They put this in sci-fi movies for a reason. It's to tell us the truth. But I'm not going to go on that tangent. We are all connected, and when you do the work and I do the work, we have a ripple effect. Like Spirit showed me, like a pond and like throwing a pebble. It's like when you do it, you affect those around you. Like think about, you know, when we used to do, I think during COVID, like you could pay for someone's drink and then that'd be like, oh my God, at like a Dunkin', and then you pay for that person's drink, and it has a ripple effect. Just like negativity has a ripple effect, so doesn't positivity. And as we continue to go down this route where we figure out who we are and we embrace it and we put that out into the world, we're gonna get that back tenfold. So trust in the process. I know it's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's not a good time. I've been outside a lot. I've been in the bath a lot, but you're coming home to yourself, and that is a great time to just be grateful. So remember to try and focus on the good that you already have. Try and focus on the fact that we're headed in a great direction, despite what, if y'all are still watching the news, turn that crap off right now. Turn it off, because it's just fear mongering and it's not good for your mental health anyway, because the only news that sells is the bad stuff. So just put that away. But just keep continuing to work on yourself. I promise you it will get better with time. It gets easier with time. I mean, dude, I was the most conflict avoidant person in the world, and now here I am like, nope, you gotta go. You're not adding to my life. Nope, this gotta go. It doesn't feel good in me. I don't like it. It's not adding to my life. Nope, this is like, I quit things I never thought that I would quit. Like, choose yourself. Don't stray from that. And I promise you, the universe will fill in the holes of what it is that you've left behind, because you've outgrown it. You've outgrown it because you're ready to be the most authentic version of you. And what a beautiful time to be alive for that, right? So I love you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.